Yo, so you got your equipment up and running. You think you're a beast, huh? You ready to upgrade some of that software you telling me, huh? Alright, let's get into it then.
My Uncle Unique made this one.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Unique from 99 Doors Entertainment, here to help you improve on your musical journey. And today we're going to go over some software that you might want to upgrade. So if you find this video helpful, go ahead down below, hit that like and that subscribe button to see more videos like this to help you out. Today we're going to go over 2 bundles of software that might be good. One more for producers than engineers, and the other one will help any type of person recording out. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the first one. The first one is Native Instrument, the Complete 13. Now, I would say just get the basic bundle. They come with thousands upon thousands of sounds. They all sound great. And they also come in with some plugins, some reverb, some amps, different things like that. They got thousands of presets you can go through. And I will let you go through this on the website and see which one is best for you. But I would suggest just going with the basic bundle for now. That's what I got and that's what I use. So yes, I think this is good, pretty good. This right here, again, more for the producers that's out there. If you're looking for the engineering one, just hold on with just one more moment and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna go ahead and jump into Logic real quick. And as you see, I already got it open for you. This right here is one of the main instruments you probably be using, but it's also drums, there's synthesizers, there's all different types of things. And this right here is a secret weapon that we're gonna go over in a minute. But right now, I'm just gonna look at this right here. This right here is all the sounds that I have from the Native Instruments Complete package. They have a bass, pianos, and they all sound great. They all sound realistic. We got a piano right there. I have this bass guitar. And let's see, we got strings, we got this electric guitar that we can also use. And I'm just going over one preset out of all of them. All of them have hundreds of presets that you can go through. But yes, I'm not gonna go through too many of them. As you see, there's plenty of presets. We also have the India collection right here. Let's see, we got strings right here. Again, each one of them sound realistic. And these right here are some of my favorite ones. They are the new instruments that they added in. So we're gonna go over the hyper keys right now. And as you see, it's 2 sounds that you add in there and you can switch the sounds out. And then you can change the balance of each instrument. Like more if I want this one. And you also can change all the effects that's on here. So you can play around with this and get totally different sounds. And I think this is great. Especially when you want a sound but you just want to tweak it a little bit. Most of the time I just find a preset and just make slight changes on it so I can just get the sound just right how I like it. And that's how I use it. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right back over here. And I'm gonna show you a secret weapon that they have. Now, this right here takes up a lot of room on your computer and a lot of people don't use it. But the Complete Control, that right there is a secret weapon that everybody should use if they got the Complete series. Now with this right here, it may not look like nothing, but it goes through every VST you got on your computer and pull out every sound and have it lined up right here. And you can test each sound before you even load it. So if I pull this down and I say, let's say I just want vocals. Now I have more options I can choose from. I say female chorus. Now all these right here are female choruses, and they're not even all from the same pack. And as you see, as I click, it tested out for me and give me a sample of what it sounds like before I even select it. Say if I want to use this one right here, I just double click this. And then it loads up. But say I don't like this one, so I choose something else. Say I use this one. I can just double click it and it'll automatically switch it out. So I think this is a very powerful tool. And if you got the complete series and you haven't used it yet, I would say just give it a shot. See how it works. If it don't work for you, you can always uninstall it. So next I'm gonna go into the second software I think you should look into. And that is the Isotope Bundle. And not just any one of the bundles. I think the music production suite is the sweet spot. And I know you're thinking everything I'm telling you is expensive, but both of them is worth it. Especially this right here. You get a suite of plugins that will help with your mixing and mastering. That you can achieve it using stock plugins, but it's either one or two things. You either got time or you got money. You can use your stock instruments and get the same effects that you get with these, or you can spend the money and you can get that sound faster. And if you want to spend the money, then this right here is the best that you can get. Ozone 9 is the best plugin I can think of as far as mastering goes. And as far as vocals go, I got my vocal chain using Nectar 3. We're gonna go ahead and jump into Logic real quick so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. So we back here in Logic, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it up real quick. We're gonna go to Isotope down here, and you can see they already got a lot of plugins. And some of these I actually got for free. Like the relay and the doubler, those two was free for me. And they should be free for anybody else. And the vinyl, that one is good, free too. And basically, I'm gonna go over Nectar 3 right now. So this right here is what I use to mix my vocals. And there's two ways you can do it. They got plenty of presets. Actually, there's three ways you can do it. You can go through the presets that they have and see if you can find exactly what you're looking for and pull that up. So say if I'm using hip hop rap and say I need a rap double trap. So there you go. This is what they suggest that I use. I honestly don't know how this sounds because I never use the presets like this. I always go through and tweak it myself. But I'm gonna show y'all another feature they have that I love. And I use this a lot, especially when I'm dealing with artists I never worked with before in a studio session. So say if I got a vocal here, let's just record something real quick. So I got this vocal right here. And we're gonna go ahead and put Nectar 3 on here. And what I can do, I can loop this right here. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we'll have that right there. And then you can click Vocal Assistant. You go to the assistant, the massive when you got something that's too covered. You can use this to unmask different frequencies so you can hear them better in the mix. But we're not going over that today. So right here, this is just the assistant. You click next, and then you can choose how aggressive you want it to be and what you're using it for. Normally, I just use modern and I go aggressive if it's my lead vocal. If it's my backup vocal, I either go moderate or light. But right now I'm gonna go aggressive so I can show y'all. This is what I use for singers, rappers, anything like that. But this right here is what I would use if I was doing anything like a live stream or something. I would use this one. But we're gonna use this, and now they just want me to play it. So I would just hit the play button. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just testing. So it take a minute or two for it to go through. But after that minute, they give you this whole setup right here. And this right here is a good place to start, especially when you're mixing. They give you a noise gate. If you need it, they automatically turn it off. I don't know why they turn it off, but you can turn it on right here. They give you subtractive EQing. And I always go through and just tweak it up a little bit because sometimes I do like the suggestions they give most time, but they do miss it by a frequency or two, so I do go in and test it. And they got a dehisser on here. This is something I also go in and tweak myself because I always don't trust this. But again, if you're in the studio with an artist and they want to hear a quick mix of it, this right here will help you get a quick mix of what it would sound like. And you can use that as a reference for them. And then later on, you can go in and put your final touches on it later. That's what I like using this for. But right now, again, I would go check the dehisser. The second EQ is more cutting the low end off and boosting the highs. This right here is good for, again, just starting with, but I wouldn't keep this like final. Then they add a compressor on here. I only added one compressor. Normally they add two compressors, but yes, they got a compressor here, and the compressor does its job. No, most of the times when I do vocals and stuff like this, they do add two compressors to it, but one compressor must work on this one. If you feel like you need a second one, you can add a second one onto it. And they also do a light reverb. Now this right here, I normally turn this off because I like putting my own reverb on. So that's all your preference. I don't use their reverb necessarily. I might just leave it on sometime if I want some extra reverb on after I add my reverb onto it. This right here is just net to 3. There's also, again, Ozone you can use. That's great. Ozone 9 is great. And the Neutron 3 is great. Again, they all great. And I use the relay to do my gain staging. I use the relay. And I use the relay to do my gain staging. So again, all of it worked great and it's all wonderful to use. It's all for your preference. But those are 2 bundles I think you should look into. So I gave you 2 expensive ones that might be outside your price range. And you look at me sideways. I understand. Everybody don't have the money for these 2. So here comes the bonus one real quick. And the bonus one is learn how to use what you got. You can spend money on all this software and boost it up. You can even upgrade your equipment. But if you don't know how to use it, then it's not gonna help you. So go ahead and learn how to use what you got. And as you learn how to use what you got, you're gonna know what you need and what you need to upgrade. So just spend like a good 6 months to a year learning out the software, how to use an EQ, how to use a compressor. If you need tips on that, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will be doing videos on these things in the future. If I haven't already did it already. And you can stop by my live stream and ask me any questions. I do live streams on Thursdays. Enough with the shaman plugs. Learn how to use the stock plugins. They all work great no matter what DAW you're using. They all work great and just learn how to use them. That's all I got for you today. And I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.